All right, well, happy Thanksgiving week. I know we're not going to be able to air this until next week, but I'm really excited for our next guest on our NAFter Hours series here. I have Edith Singleton now, who is joining us. Really, passionate about all of my employees that are from my hometown, Sonoma County. And Edith is in our Santa Rosa office. I think, Edith, that you've been with the organization roughly about 8 months now. Is that right?
Yeah, it was May 1st, right around there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, off memory, that's pretty good.
That's okay. Yeah, that's really good, Craig.
Well, I know we've known each other though a lot longer. We spent some times, at a previous organization. Got the pleasure of working with you. Got a chance to get to know you a little bit more personally, and really excited, to kind of go a little bit deeper with you because you're one person that really I never really kind of reached out to because I wanted to keep you from not being unhappy where you're at or being a distraction because we know each other's style. And I think respectfully, if I'm not mistaken, what kind of started this journey for you to come to New American Funding was actually our owner. Um,
Yes,
and I'd love
Patty.
to speak a little bit more to that.
Yeah, so I would, I frequently go on to LinkedIn, and I just saw this video that Patty put up. It was an event that you did in Mexico, and she just talked about NAF, and I was so impressed with her because she's so involved. She's just involved on a daily basis, and her and her husband just it was inspirational to me. So, I took it a little further and I Googled her and when she started and that, the company is run by quite a few females and that attracted me. And so then I thought, you know what? I'm just going to reach out to Craig. And then we had this conversation. And to be really honest and frank with you, when you talk to someone and they tell you all about a company, sometimes, you're like, oh, yeah, okay, sure, sure, sure. He's trying to sell me on coming here. And I have to say that what you told me at the beginning is absolutely what this company, what New American Funding is about. And I speak to that. I speak highly of the company and just how many resources we have. And, if you have a pricing question, you have a scenario, there is people that jump in all the time they want you to succeed. And, you don't need to nickel and dime things. You don't need to say, oh, okay, well, no, we got to go here. We got to go there. We're going too low on the price. Either the person and the group that handles that, they're very straightforward. We can do this and we can do that. And then you can go and run with it. And, I like that. I like, when you need help, you need help.
Yes.
And so, that is one of the things, the amount of people that are out there to support you and help you succeed, it's really amazing.
Well, that means a lot, Edith, because not only do I consider you a friend, but obviously, one of our colleagues here at New American and part of the family. And when you really spoke to everything that I said was true, that is what
Mhm.
I can say now for myself as well too. 18 months of being here, not only have they come through and all the promises that they delivered, but even more. And
Yeah.
I sincerely, spent a lot of time trying to find this organization. Didn't find it immediately. And the reason is because I wanted to bring my family back together, like yourself, and wanted to believe in the organization and make sure that it was best for the people, which, your background just happens to say people come first, which is so
Yeah.
evident and true
I
here.
mean, that's what
Yeah.
I believe. I believe our clients, our real estate agents, they come first. And, with having 2,200 products, programs, I mean, we have something that fits everyone. And
Yeah.
you really are, if you get stuck, you send out an email or you could talk to somebody and they'll say, you know what, here's some ideas. Boom, 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 boom. I just had one with an agent and it really was completely out of the box. And I jumped on a call with the gentleman and he said, hey, why don't you try this? And I'm like, okay. But I
Yeah.
was just, in previous organizations that I've worked for, um, we don't have that personal feel. We don't,
Yeah.
we, I never had the ability to call up someone, do a call on Teams, and just have somebody that says, you know what? We really want to help you succeed. We
Yep.
want to help you with your scenario. We want your real estate agents and your clients to be happy. And uh, yeah, it's come true. I mean, it really is amazing.
Yeah, no, I can totally echo, Josh obviously being the regional and Glenn being your local branch manager. We've always tried really hard to create that culture within the region, but when you feel it from the entire company, it makes a complete difference. And I know that that's what you're speaking to. And, from your point earlier, if you got a scenario, we got a resource for that. If you need a marketing help, if you need,
Oh
tech
yeah, I didn't even get to the marketing part. I didn't even get to the marketing group that posts everything for you. And if you have something special, you reach out to them and they have a team and it's like, wow,
and you're not
wow.
paying for it.
Yeah, oh yeah, not paying for it. That's amazing in
Yeah,
itself. And
right.
then, you don't have to, I feel like, my frustration level is nothing.
Yeah.
Really. I mean, I'm harder on myself, but to know that there's just so many people out there that really want to help you succeed, and they never have an attitude.
No.
Underwriters will call you, they'll speak to you and they'll just say, this is what I was thinking, and just never make you feel like you're stupid. I hate to use that word, but
Yeah.
or ignorant or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
We've all had that experience
Oh
where,
yeah.
oh my gosh, do I really call that person? Because
Right.
you're afraid of how you might made to be, made to feel, or
Yeah, for
you know
sure.
what I'm
No,
saying.
I get what you're saying completely. And
Yeah.
I know we felt like that, especially at the bank.
Oh, absolutely. It's like if you could get a hold of somebody, that would be a miracle. And if you needed something to happen quick, you might as well forget it because it'll
Well,
be 3 or 4 days before you got an answer on even if they would approve it. And agents, cut clients, that's there's a whole lot of anxiety when you're purchasing a home to begin with.
yeah.
And then for them to wait that long to get an answer, it's just it's not a feel good. It just doesn't,
Well, to that point, I respectfully have a better quality of life myself, not having to just push pipeline, which is what we were doing at the bank. So,
Yes.
uh, yeah, it's
Yes.
much nicer for us to have additional resources and really, like you said, just common sense kind of, logic as far as trying to approve files and work together and really get the customer, which is the most important, piece to our puzzle, into their home with a wonderful experience. And so, Edith, I know we're probably getting close on time, and I really am looking forward to celebrating our year that we, have spent here together, as well as, the holidays. But, some exciting news happening in Santa Rosa. We're opening up a new office there off of Round Barn. We should be in by the end of the year, and
Yeah.
going to be doing a nice little open house, grand opening, housewarming party. So stay tuned for more of that. And if you're looking forward to looking at other videos that we've had on our NAFter Hours series, please check into the YouTube. And Edith, have a wonderful and blessed Thanksgiving. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you, Craig. I'm so glad I was able to attend. Thank you.
Appreciate you, friend.